Hi, I'm Dina with Music News Nashville, and I'm so happy to be sitting here with a band from Los Angeles, and they are called Old Man Markley, specializing in their little breed of music, calling it punk bluegrass. Welcome.
Thank you. Thanks for having us, Dina.
Gotta ask you, how'd the name Old Man Markley come along? From a Scotch-Irish whiskey or something fun like that?
Sort of. It's actually one of our band members, our washboard player's name is Ryan Markley, and it's a nickname he acquired back in the day, so we like the ring of it.
Alright, well that seems like it's a catchy tune. I know I saw you got a tattoo already marked with it.
Yeah.
Nice.
I took the plunge.
Right on. Well, love the music, and now we're going to talk to you a little bit about what the genre of punk bluegrass is. Give a little description for people who may not even know.
Well, punk, bluegrass. No, we all just have different influences that sort of we've infused, and it's just very complimentary, I think, you know.
All right, well, you've got this cool instrument here. I know I was looking around some of the other instruments that you have, and it looks like it's a really eclectic mix of things. Can you tell me a little bit about this?
Well, this is tubs, and it's an upright wash tub base that stands on a toilet plunger. It's made out of actual galvanized wash tub. Johnny here built it. He works at a company called The Temple Guitars in the San Fernando Valley where we live, and he works with Michael the Temple, who is Annie, our auto harp player slash vocalist father.
It's our family business, and so we reap the benefits of having this, you know, at our fingertips. But this was a project that I just thought would be fun to do, and we've been playing this, I think, since our second show as a band. So it's about 5.5 years old now, or something.
She's 5 years old. Our first show I played with a Fender bass, and it just wasn't. We didn't have the, you know. Johnny was playing his acoustic guitar, and there was a fiddle and a banjo, and it just kind of didn't feel right. And when the next gig we had, Johnny had made tubs, and she's been with us ever since, and she's a character. She's a member of the band.
It's definitely something that you can remember, you know.
She's got stickers, so she's roadworthy.
Yeah, all these are bands we played with on the tours. We've had some of our friends sign her too, and you know, the most important thing is though, it sounds great.
Yeah, I love it. I love the top too.
Yeah. Thanks. That stock actually was broken. This is the second neck we've gone through on this bass. This neck was broken in half at a show on tour, so we had to do a quick repair in the bus. But as you can see, it's got this racing system. But you know what? It's holding up. It's holding up, and I'm just going to leave it alone until it breaks off again.
We'll have you play some music for us in a little while. I know you guys have a new album. It's called Downside Up. And tell me a little bit about that.
Well, we've been working on this album. This album was in the works for a really long time, and then we recorded it just so fast. I feel like coming on the heels of a year of touring, we finally had a little bit of time off to record it, and I think we're all so proud of it. It still sounds like us, and it's still us playing, but I think we had just such a more focus this time on like creating the sound as we were doing it, rather than like just having fun and balls to the wall solos. And this time we crafted it a lot more carefully, I think.
It's definitely much more collaboration too with the entire band. If you were to compare it to our last record.
John Rosen wrote 2 songs, your first songs, right?
Yeah.
With you guys, yes.
Talk about
first songs with lyrics, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I wrote 2 songs on the album, and they're well, I don't want to give too much away, but they're I guess the quirkier, weirder songs. One song is about someone who I love, Gary Busey, and I just hope he understands that. And then another song I wrote was about my battle with narcolepsy. Yes, I do suffer from
Were you up all
mild
night writing
case.
it? Were you up all night writing it?
No, I couldn't do that. I was this was a morning write.
It took a while to finish. You kept falling asleep.
Yeah.
And the recording of the whole album was amazing.
There's irony there, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We recorded it at Johnny and Annie's house, the house that we've kind of been practicing at, and where the band started from. When the band started after a party for Ryan Markley, our washboard player. It was his birthday, and he was just living with Johnny as a friend. And
we built a home studio there.
Yeah. We did the home studio where the band started, so that I think that means a lot to to the album too.
Well, I think what I gather from you all is that you're really committed to being musicians. You really love this, the heart and soul of it, and not just the process of creating the music, but also the instrumentation, the lyrics, the whole process is really a big deal for you.
I think that what's to me proven our commitment to this, over and over and time again, is the touring and cramming into a pretty small vehicle that we spent a lot of time in for the last few years. And I think this is just 4 of us. We're actually a 7-piece band. We have a crew, and it gets kind of intense sometimes. But when we get on stage every night, no matter what we've been through that day or the night before, because we really go through a lot sometimes just to get to be here on time. It just all goes away, and it's like therapy. We leave the stage completely in love again.
Yeah, that first note is like an elixir, isn't it? It just gets you all the troubles, all the headaches, and that first note.
As long as you play it right.
Huh?
As long as it's the right note.
Yeah.
I'm sure you do.
Once in a while. There's no frets on this thing.
No, but it's great. It's a great time, and we definitely are committed, and I think we from what we started as back in 2007, we were an 11-piece band that kind of wasn't as sort of focused as we are now, but we've gotten down to a band of full-on amazing musicians and completely committed, and
There's a democracy that kind of evolves too within when you're traveling together, right? You have to vote on things and be fair and you have to be a little bit out of yourself.
Yeah, we've kind of figured out too, though, we have the common interest instead of, we figured out that, we don't argue over where we stop to eat. We don't even really stop to eat. We go to markets and we get vegetables and fruits and cereal and almond milk and soy milk.
Somewhere where everybody can get something.
Yeah, so we can figure out where, so that we're not like stopping at like a McDonald's or Cracker Barrel or anything like that, and it kind of like, we all do this, we try to keep everything inclusive.
We've grown wise to touring with each other and how to keep everyone happy.
Right on. I love that. That's the whole beauty of it. And when you have some of that synchronicity, it's what makes the beautiful music, so to speak. Okay, let's say you get ahead, you get Grammys and stuff. You do really well. I'm switching subjects. Let's just say this beautiful music blends and you guys grow. What would you wear? What would you wear at the Grammys?
Nothing.
Tuxedos or denim?
Oh, wow.
Oh, denim
They
tuxedos.
would invite us?
Denim tuxedos.
Denim.
I think the answer is
Denim?
yes.
Yes.
The answer is yes.
You will accept the award.
I might even have Annie make me a duct tape tuxedo.
Nice.
Yeah, because that would be pretty cool.
Annie's pretty handy
She
with
knows
the
her way
deal.
with the sewing machine.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Just fix that sweater for you.
Are we?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'd like to thank you all so much. I'd like everybody to stick around for a special acoustic performance from Old Man Markley and Tubbs.
For better, for worse, love's a blessing, love's a curse. She's an angel, I'm just a man. I'll always love her till I can't stand. For better, for worse, love's a blessing, love's a curse. She's an angel, I'm just a man. I'll always love her till I can't stand. Yeah, I met her on Sunday, she was standing in the sun. I picked up some wild roses, asked her could I be one. She smiled and took my hand, angel, she's standing there. She kissed me on the cheeks, threw my roses in the air. For better, for worse, love's a blessing, love's a curse. She's an angel, I'm just a man. I'll always love her till I can't stand. as the days were getting short. Wish I could have kissed you, baby, sitting, swinging on that porch. But you blew me off completely, no matter how I tried.